The Do-228 is a turboprop utility aircraft by Dornier from 1981 up until 1998. Carenado have recently released their rendition of the aircraft, and in this review I will be going through this aircraft and showing off why Carenado are still one of the leading companies in flight simulator add-ons through their range of products. Installation from FS Pilot Shop is easy. You are provided with a zip file which includes two items, an executable package and the other a rich text format installation document. Do note that you need an internet connection to activate this product, and you must extract the installer, otherwise it will not work. Dornier are not known for style when it comes to their aircraft. Carenado's model, however, looks absolutely fantastic, and the detailing matches that of the real thing. Carenado had access to a real Do-228 when making this product, meaning that they could scan each part of it and include it in the model, which looks absolutely fantastic. They also collected data from the real aircraft to build up the flight dynamics of this package. This allows for the aircraft to fly as well as look like the real thing, which is a nice feature. Textures are done in a 4K resolution and look fantastic. Animations include the flaps, all of the control surfaces, and every single door in the aircraft. From the external view, there are two animated pilot models which look around and respond to the user's inputs, from the yoke to the throttle. There are 8 liveries in total, 1 blank and 7 companies. They are Origny, German Navy, Air Caraïbes, Western Air, Italian Army, Kustwacht, and Aerocardal. The interior of the aircraft is also done to a high standard. All of the switches are functional and work as they should, whilst the gauges are all 3D and have depth to them. Texture-wise, there is a lot of wear and tear in the cockpit, almost as if somebody started scratching the panels with their keys. This does add age to the aircraft, however, which is nice, bearing in mind that the aircraft has been developed in the early 80s and is used in some of the world's toughest terrains. Textures, like the exterior, are also done in 4K resolution. Carenado do like to build passenger cabins to the same high standard as the cockpit and exterior. The Do-228's one will surely not disappoint. The Carenado model features 14 passenger seats, as the 15-100 can hold in real life. Detailing from the decals to the textures and seats are also very high. Being an advanced flight model, you cannot turn this aircraft on using Shift E, and you do need to know the checklists. Fortunately, within the installation, it includes 7 different PDFs which include checklists and information on how to use the aircraft. Sound-wise, Carenado recorded the effects directly from the aircraft. The sound's fantastic, and the use of FSX sound codes give a strong use of the 3D sound. Looking at the sound files as well, Carenado have recorded each individual sound separately, from the engine whine to the propeller spin itself. Opening the cockpit door and window in flight also adds a wind sound effect, which is a nice touch, but this does not happen on the rear passenger door, but it's not too much of a loss either. As mentioned before, flying this aircraft within Microsoft Flight Simulator is as realistic as you can get, as Carenado placed sensors within the aircraft it had access to, which created the flight dynamics within the simulator. The aircraft feels nice to handle, and is surprisingly easy to fly, bearing in mind that it flies in some pretty bad conditions in the real world. As a whole, I really do recommend Carenado's Dornier Do-228. In real life, this aircraft is amazing at what it can do, from flying in rugged conditions in obscure locations, such as Lukla and St. Bart's, to Navy coastal rescue missions. At $39.99 or £32, this aircraft does sit on the higher end of the price scale, but bearing in mind that this aircraft is by Carenado, you are ensured a high quality model with amazing flight dynamics which really do push the limit on what you can do within FSX.